Hello, everybody, and we are doing a tier list of all of the school days, from substitute teachers to the last day of school. We'll see which one's the best and which ones are the worst.
All right, let's get started with substitute teacher as the first one. How do you feel about this?
It really depends on the substitute teacher. Like, the one that doesn't care, S tier. The one that's like double work.
Yeah, the best ones are the ones who like right out of college or just trying to get some extra money. But then you have those 80-year-old substitute teachers that suck. But I think it's at least a B. I think it's still better than the average day with your normal teacher.
Yeah, because like sometimes I feel like on average I would rather have a substitute teacher than my regular teacher.
No, I agree. Yeah.
SATs.
SATs, SOL days, kind of. The first thought is like the lowest, but they're not always the worst. Usually they're like
you don't actually have like a day of school after. Like,
yeah, it's kind of you just go into school, take it, and then the rest of the day you're kind of just doing nothing. But
they are really big and important. But I feel like they have to get a D because like,
yeah, it's still not your
movie day. I don't think anyone's arguing. Actually, sometimes if it's like educational movie,
I'll say this: my first thought was S, but movie days, the problem is the movie part's usually fine, but you usually have to do like twice the amount of work to watch the movie in the first place.
Yeah.
But I still think it's a solid A. I don't know.
Yeah. And when you have to take notes on the movie,
it's not even. What's the point of even watching it anymore?
Yeah. Field days. It's been forever. This is like first through fifth grade.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, the worst part of field days is they always schedule it when it's like 110 out and raining.
or freezing in winter.
It's always on the absolute worst that they could do it. It is fun though.
I mean, they're pretty average, I would say.
I'm okay with C.
Field trip, I think this is the first S for me.
Really? Field trips they're such a big... Some of them are really, like, sometimes you'll go to like Kings Dominion for a field trip, and other ones you'll go to like
the zoo.
Even sometimes you'll go to like a random farm.
Or we just went to every year for the end of the year. For my end of 2 years, we just went to a big field.
Yeah,
a big open field. That was our big field trip at the end of the year.
It's tough. I feel like it's the same thing with substitute teacher, where it's usually better than an average day, but some of them kind of suck.
And you also have to ride on the bus to get there.
Yeah. And then sometimes they go longer than the average day. I don't know if you've had that before.
Oh, yeah, I have. I'm going to put them in A. Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I feel like more of a B. It really is... It really depends.
Yeah. How about the first day of school? I don't want to give it an F because, like, it's not even a bad day of school.
It really isn't. You get to see your, like, friends again.
And you do, like, no work.
It's exciting. It is stressful. It's a long day. I'm okay with C.
Yeah.
Presentation. That's an F for me. You know, you're just stressed the whole time.
They're usually such big grades and like they matter so much. Like they're just very stressful and not a lot of fun.
Prom. So this is like prom/homecoming, that type of thing.
I don't really have any strong opinions on it.
I think it's the same thing as field trips, where it can go really good, but it can also go really bad.
Yeah.
But I still think it's B or A territory. I don't know.
We'll give it B. Valentine's Day.
I mean, sometimes you have those like recently divorced teachers that are just bringing it out on their students.
Yeah, but like for the actual school day, not just like the holiday, I think it's pretty average. Like
yeah,
nothing really changes. Half day.
Half days are amazing for me. I just, you're done by like 1 o'clock or something, maybe 12, and you get the whole day.
Yeah, and the only problem with them is you don't have lunch, at least from my school.
Yeah.
But it's still really nice because I would honestly prefer even if like they just cut lunch out of the schedule completely and you just had to wait until you got home.
Yeah.
Because like I'm putting an S here because I would rather just have the shorter school day.
Yeah, I'm good with S.
Um,
This is like when you have class outside. It's a nice day.
I mean, teacher's probably feeling nice. I would just probably say it's above average.
I think it would be higher, but the worst part about these days is, yeah, you're outside, but you wish you were at home doing something else outside.
I could
Not
be gaming right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's a solid B.
Studying or
Yeah, you're just
busy work?
busy work, studying, just kind of your. That's it. I think that's a D for me.
Yeah.
There's a lot of days like that.
I feel like what days you're tired on are just the worst.
I think that's an F for me. You're just normal.
I think that's just a C tier. I mean, it's
Yeah,
normal.
you know, you clock in, clock out. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Alright, the day where everyone gets into a school fight.
You know, you don't really get experience these in like elementary school, not really much middle school, but I gotta love these. You know, you take out your phone, you get to watch a great fight. You go to the school bathroom.
What if you're in the fight?
It could go either way there. I kind of like it. They're fun.
They're entertaining, but I would hate to be in a fight, so
Yeah.
I would put it B.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
The day where everyone's sick, or technically also teacher bring your kid to work day in like the earlier days, because there used to be just like 3 people in your class.
Yeah.
I kind of like it, like that there's no one there, but like it's because it's like eerie.
Yeah. But if you're
also just,
actively sick going into class, that has to be the worst feeling possible.
Yeah. I mean, it has to be good out on a tired day.
Yeah, Ooh, a snow day.
Is this still going to school when it's snowing? Or...
I think either way. I'll tell you, there's no better feeling than getting woken up at like 6 in the morning and then hearing that you don't have school. I think that's S for me.
Yeah, definitely. The day where the time never moves forward.
Oh, I think this is the worst day out of everything for me. I hate it so much. And this is usually like when something's exciting is gonna happen, like you're waiting for like a new movie to come out or something.
The biggest school tip is to never look at the clock.
Yeah, it's
always disappointing.
That has to be one of the worst days for me.
It's always disappointing when you look at the clock. It's never like good. Last day of school, A tier because you're going to summer, but you're not gonna see some of your school friends for a while.
I still think it gets an S spot just because
Huh.
the last day of school was really fun. Like,
Oh yeah.
uh,
Thunder days, I like them a lot, but I don't like walking like out after the end of school.
yeah, like if you have recess, you're not gonna get outdoor recess. The walk home sucks, but it's nice being in class, just watching it.
Yeah, I'll put a B. Spelling B. D. I don't really care for it. My school never really did them.
Yeah, they're real. I mean, you get out of class, but at what cost? You just stuck listening to people spell words that you never even heard of before.
Yeah. Kind of like those assemblies that suck.
Yeah, like talent show.
I just don't know if schools really even do these anymore. I didn't have them at my school, but if I would have to say, I was think it would be pretty A tier. Like I feel like it'd be fun to watch.
Yeah, the only problem is it usually doesn't last more than like an hour, maybe 2.
So probably like B.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit worse than a movie day.
The 100th day, this is just an average C tier day.
Yeah, just, run of the mill.
It is nice to know that you're like 100 days into this.
Yeah.
100 days done of jail. Test day, F. Or
I'm okay. I think it might be D just because sometimes taking a test is better than the actual class itself.
And also, if you know the material and you get it done like super fast and easy, it feels great.
Yeah, the only problem is when you have like 5 tests on the same day, which always seems to happen.
Oh my god, it's painful. Football?
I think they're fun. It's like they're always on a Friday. You're excited for the weekend.
I think A.
Yeah. Spirit Week.
Like
it has it's half the school does it, the other half doesn't.
yeah, it's just I accidentally did it because we just have to wear a color and I wore it on accident.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been that big of a fan, but
I mean, like,
It's
if you're
not bad. It's
if
just
you're not doing anything, it's just a normal day. So I would say like C.
yeah.
Halloween, really fun when you're little, but
Yeah, when people dress up and your school really embraces it, it's
I feel like it could be A tier.
I think I like it an A. It really depends on if your school like allows costumes and all that.
This is the S tier, day before the break.
Day before the break has to be one of the best days, you know, like day before Christmas. You're usually watching a movie and
Yeah,
just
and it's like going to school, like, but you literally don't have to do anything, and you just get to see your friends and stuff.
yeah, it's usually a half day. It's usually all of those things.
At the top, and it can also be a snow day.
Yeah. Maybe not the last day of school. Well, I guess it is because
Yeah, for that
for
session.
summer. I think it's a pretty good list there.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. Make sure you guys subscribe and give me all your money.